Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be showcasing a unique mob spawner. You can see it in front of us right here. This can be used pretty much anywhere. Right now it resides within a double nether fortress crossroads, which means it's perfect for spawning wither skeletons. Now this is not the most practical designs, I would not recommend building this. I just wanted to do a showcase video on it to share it with all of you because I think it's a really unique design and there's something I really like about it which I'll show you in a moment. But I should first of all point out that this is not my concept. This was sent to me in a message on YouTube. I took the original concept and just compacted the design and made it as efficient as I possibly could. Now I know this is a mob farm, you want to see some mobs spawning in it, so let's switch into hard mode and get some spawns. So it always takes a moment for the spawning to kick in, but now you can see there are some pack spawns and some blazes are falling down. We've got wither skeletons and pigmen. This thing is now running. So let's go around to this side because this is the thing I really like about this spawner. If you come over here and watch these pistons at the back, you can kind of see what's going on inside the farm just by looking at the pistons pushing the cauldrons down. Now you'll notice some of them stay extended for quite some time. That's because this isn't the most reliable farm. It does bug out a little bit here and there, but usually it just means that the pistons stay down for a little while and then it fixes itself. But that's a nice view right there. You can just watch all of the cauldrons activate. I really do like that. But let me explain to you what exactly is going on. I'm going to turn off the mob spawning now, just so there's not a lot of noise going on. So the concept here is that the spawning platforms are attached to extended pistons. So each one of these redstone blocks, mobs can spawn of them, and they are powering the piston in front of them. So when a mob spawns on that redstone block, it activates the tripwire above, which goes all the way to the back here. It activates this piston to push down the cauldron, which the comparator will then turn off the torch in front of it, which unpowers the first piston. And because that block is retracted, it means all of the ones in front of it will be retracted as well. And that is the basic concept for how it works. They will then drop down to the layer below, and then the same thing will happen at that layer. Now what you've got to think about is the amount of pistons that are being activated in this farm. And this is why I don't think it's very practical, because there are so many pistons being fired in quick succession that it's going to put some strain on servers and also PCs that don't have that much computing power. So let's have a quick count. I think there are 7 pistons here. Yep, there's 7, so 4 times 7 is 28. And there's 4 pistons at the back as well. So that is 32 sticky pistons in total, and that's for this one wide segment. Because this is a one wide design, each one wide bit it works independently. So when a mob spawns at the top here, it has the potential to activate up to 32 pistons at once, which is why I said and have said several times now that I don't think this is too practical. But it is just such a nice concept, you know, how it works. The mobs are going to spawn on a block that is actually powering the one in front of it, the other spawning platform, and they all retract together and the mobs fall down. I think it's really nice, and I think I've pretty much told you everything there is to say about it. One thing I would like to point out is that this doesn't cause a lot of lighting updates because we're over a bit of void there for the mobs to fall into. The redstone blocks don't emit light, the comparators don't. The only thing that does emit light are these redstone torches, so they will send a lighting update down to the bottom. Now we've got these blocks here to stop that. I think these ones here they don't really do because there's light coming from the redstone torches below them, and I'm not too sure about how this stuff works. But if you were to put some extra blocks around the side here, then I think the light that comes out from this wouldn't affect the levels that go down to the void, and therefore a lot of lag is prevented by doing that. But anyway, let's turn the mob spawning back on and watch this thing once again. So one other thing that I forgot to mention, and there it is, perfect timing. Magma cubes can spawn on these and they sometimes mess this up. Now this guy's managed to jump over the top and has fallen down. He won't take any full damage and he won't despawn when he gets to the bottom, so that is one thing to bear in mind. But what usually happens with the magma cubes is they jump on top and they land on the glass, so then they'll be permanently activating that row, and it usually doesn't take too long till they drop back down again, and then they'll fall all the way down, activating the other pistons as well. But that is one flaw of it right there. I'd also like to point out that at the moment I'm getting around 500 frames per second. When a lot of mobs start spawning in here, it drops down to about 90, so this thing is quite intensive. I am running Optifine on a decent PC, so a lot of you are going to struggle with this, but the world is available for download if you'd like to check it out and have a look at this. It's a really cool design. Also, if you have any kind of suggestions on ways to improve this, maybe you see something else in this, some potential for a different type of mob farm, then leave a comment, we can discuss it down there. But I think this is about the most compact this design can be. So As I said, download is in the description box, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.